Hello, everyone. I am on the second workout of the day. First workout. Hello, new viewers. This is going to be a video on health, fitness, and high performance. And it's a really, really useful tips. Like, this is everything right here. Right here. This is everything. If you can understand this, why, you might even stop aging. At least that's the goal. I mean, my beard stopped going gray. This is basically what I've been doing. So, there's a dietary component to this where you want to eat in a way that increases your metabolism while decreasing inflammation. Probiotics, ketogenic diets, carnivore diets, lion diets, OMAD, intermittent fasting, GAPS diets. All of these things are potentially useful things for you. You got to experiment with all of them, see which one works for you. I've even seen vegans be successful. I mean, for a long-ish period of time. I mean, they still eat some meat, some eggs, but like... there are people out there, believe it or not, who function well, seemingly, on the opposite diet to me. I don't understand it, but, well, I do understand it. Their mitochondria probably have different RNA that functions better off of the byproducts of the breakdown of glucose rather than the breakdown of ketones. But let's get to a different aspect of mitochondrial optimization. So, fitness basically consists of your body's ability to break down nutrients and transport them to your mitochondria. Nutrients including energy, vitamins, amino acids, minerals, these sorts of things. Salt. Salt's really important. So basically, that's basically fitness. Like, your ability to recover from workouts is going to be determined by your body's ability to have active mitochondria, absorbing nutrients, and fueling digestion. Like, mitochondrial activity is the main engine of digestion. If you don't have mitochondrial activity needing nutrients, digestion does not proceed. So you need this spike in mitochondrial activity. How are we to get this spike? Well, there's various activities that spike mitochondria. In general, we want to spike mitochondrial activity in a way that is not stressful long-term to our body, in a way that we can do every single day. And taking a week off once a month to allow our bodies to recover so that we're not becoming dependent on exercise for bodily activity. I mean, there are people out there, I've been one of them, who I've just worked out all the time, never took time off. Time off is for losers, that sort of thing. And I ended up getting adrenal fatigue. That's basically where you need to exercise for your brain to work, but exercise makes your brain not work because your adrenals are stressed out. It's a really bad place to be. So you need to let your body chill out, and you build metabolic inertia. You build inertia. Basically, if my body is very active 3 weeks out of the month, it's still going to be active that 1 week out of the month I'm resting, but it's going to be active healing itself. And then I go right back in the next week, and I take 2 months off a year to like really let my body like deep heal. And that's really useful to me. Very, very, very useful. So I do my kettlebell swings, do low repetition, anti-glycolytic trainings where you don't want to build lactic acid. You're just stimulating the mitochondria, nice, crisp, explosive. Take as much rest as you need. Go until you just start to feel sore, you start to feel good. You want to just start feeling good, stimulate your body, then stop. Do the same thing with push-ups, isometric bodyweight squats, back bridges, neck bridges, all this stuff. I just go until my muscles are stimulated, and then, and then I rest. And I rest for the rest of the day. And then, so I don't really get stressed out by those workouts. I just get stimulated. Then, more intense workouts I do are jiu-jitsu training. I'll do like a lot of live rounds. Like yesterday, I did like 8 live rounds. It was like a lot. Like, I was so tired that at the end I was going to slap bump people. Like, I was going to slap bump my partner. We just kept missing each other's hands because we were so exhausted. We kept going, but like, I was like completely exhausted. So I'm going to take 2 days off from that. Do that again Friday. And then I'm going to take a week off. And then I'm going to go back to that again the next week. Maybe do 2-3 days of that. 2 to 3 live rounds each day. See how my body's feeling. I mean, that's really stimulating. I can't take that much of that. Nor do I really need to. Again, I'm just trying to stimulate the mitochondrial activity. I'm not trying to destroy my body. And by doing this, my mitochondria get more and more and more active. So my kettlebell swings get easier. my takedowns get easier, my reaction time improves, my technique improves. My subconscious mind even just picks up these little things that these people are doing, and then I learn to counter them just subconsciously, just by being there and being fit and paying attention when my body is in shape, my mind is in shape, and allowing my body and mind the rest that they need to be in shape so that I can let my subconscious mind perform uninhibited without injuring myself because my tendons and ligaments are falling apart. So that's really important, is using jiu-jitsu to stimulate, but I'm not using the live rounds as the main driver of getting better. The main driver of getting better is drilling. The live rounds are good. You got a bug on me. The live rounds are good reinforcement, but the drilling is really where you get better. And you implement, you kind of apply, you learn to apply what you've learned in the live rounds, and you kind of test yourself, you stimulate the mitochondria, that's basically it, and then you pressure test that in competition, and then you use that as practice for the big competition. That's basically how it goes. You're not trying to get good, you're not trying to win the ADCC in your gym. That doesn't make any sense. Like, you have to use this progressive levels of mitochondrial activity. Like, literally, like I would say, it goes, now let's go back to walking. So it goes walking, like push-ups and bodyweight squats, kettlebell swings, put running in there. You should run the same way, keeping yourself really relaxed, not letting yourself get sore. I'm barefoot right now, so my feet are getting stronger, the little muscle. That takes a lot of time. It takes a few years for your feet to get really strong walking barefoot, but it's worth it because then you don't have energy loss through the feet, which causes knee damage, hip damage. No wonder everyone's getting knee and hip replacements. So then from there you have like jiu-jitsu practice. That's that's pretty intense. And then you have a jiu-jitsu live tournament, like a Grappling Industries. Like that's real. That's some serious mitochondrial stimulation. Then above that, you'd have the ADCC. So that's kind of how you want to approach these things. So with walking fits into my mitochondrial optimization program because it requires mitochondrial activity. My body does have to engage mitochondria in order to walk, but it's low stress, very low stress, low impact. I'm just kind of lubricating the tendons and ligaments. I'm walking barefoot, so I'm getting a feel for how my feet are falling, how I need to change my pace, my stride in order to be more efficient, more relaxed. So I'm getting more efficient and relaxed while strengthening my legs, strengthening my posture, strengthening my breathing, strengthening my body's ability to transport oxygen from my lungs to my body while not stressing me. So I'm not acquiring any damage to my body right now, but I'm stimulating my mitochondria. And this is something that people will wonder about. They're like, how are you so strong if you only lift so little? It's like, well, like, what is performance in sports? Performance in sports is the ability to engage in the repeated mobility. It's like mobility, athletic mobility, which I get from my calisthenics and isometric bodyweight squats and neck bridges and back bridges and all that stuff, walking on my hands, hand balancing. And then it is the ability to generate explosive movement and absorb explosive movement. Well, I get that from my kettlebell swings. It's the ability to recover, which is just mitochondrial activity, like I said. Hello. Then it's also the ability to endure, the ability to have your body sustain these actions for a long period of time. I train that by doing my relaxed running, by doing my barefoot walks, hiking. So my body is getting used to keeping posture, moving, breathing. I even work my breathing when I'm meditating. So I'm working my mindset and breathing when I'm meditating. And then I do focused training sessions where I just focus on specific things that I need to work on so that I stay focused and I'm not just getting disoriented, because jiu-jitsu is so big that you can get disoriented. But specific training things, like next training session, I will be focusing on maintaining half guard and exposing my opponent's back and maintaining back while using very little energy. Basically maintaining inside position with my arms and legs and using very little energy. That's what I'm going to try to focus on while creating opportunities of attack. That's what I'm going to focus on, keeping my knees and elbows close together, not creating opportunities for my opponent, but creating opportunities for myself. So it's like specific. I'm like, okay, I'm going to work on this. And then I'm going to keep on working on that until I have that foundation really well in place. And then I'm going to move on to the next thing, and move on to the next thing. And then I'm going to, once I start succeeding at all these things to my satisfaction, and I'm like, okay, training is not really that stressful on my body anymore, then it's going to be time for me to go sign up for a tournament. Then I do a tournament. Then I go back to training, work on some things, do another tournament, and then it builds. It builds. But the thing is, I'm allowing my body to rest a lot. Like, I just do light kettlebell swings 5 days a week and light body weight exercise. It feels light for me. It might be heavy for you. It took me years of training to get it to feel this light, but it feels light. And I just do that 5 days a week, 3 weeks a month, and I feel good. And I do some drilling when I can get my drilling in, because I've been working my ass off my business recently, so I haven't had time to drill as much, haven't had time to do jiu-jitsu as much. But despite that, I'm staying in shape because I'm keeping my mitochondria active. I'm walking. I'm keeping my body in the state of burning calories so that it can recover. So that when I went to jiu-jitsu yesterday, I don't feel completely trashed today. I mean, I feel sore for sure, but I don't feel completely trashed because my body at least is used to repetitive physical activity of a certain kind. It's used to the sort of activity that stimulates my body to feel good, but doesn't stimulate my body to feel sore and wrecked. And that's mitochondrial stimulation rather than like muscular stimulation, stimulating lactic acid production, stimulating muscular breakdown, these sorts of things. You want to train your brain for mitochondrial stimulation. You want to train your body for mitochondrial stimulation. If you're training to stimulate and activate and keep your mitochondria healthy and not producing excess amounts of lactic acid, then you'll have plenty of energy to recover. And over time, your mitochondria get more and more active. Your metabolism builds. You'll start eating 4,000, 5,000 calories a day, 6,000 calories a day. And that's good. That's all going towards fueling you. And you just feel good. You're just like, wow, I just work out, I eat, I just feel good. Just keep feeling better and better. Keep feeling stronger and stronger. You know, I'm never really pushing myself that much. I just keep feeling stronger and stronger. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm not really pushing myself that much. I'm just doing what I know is going to work, and I'm letting that take its course with nature. Like if I stimulate the movements of kettlebell swings, isometric bodyweight squats, and push-ups, and walking, and jiu-jitsu movements occasionally, then I will have the fruit of that. And the fruit of that is mitochondria that are active and that know how to go through those movements. God, I got to really build that mat for my house so I can actually do wrestling drills appropriately, because all I have is carpet, and it just doesn't hit the same. Like I want to do those solo drills, like the bridge, shrimp, and stuff, and just stimulate my body in the same way with the bridge and shrimp. This is what I'm doing. I'm just building. I'm building my resiliency so that my body and my subconscious mind can express what I'm training to do. Trying not to get hit by cars right now. But basically, this is the goal. This is gold, people. Like, if you can get your diet and your exercise in line for what I'm telling you, you'll never have to do squats till you're sore. You'll never have to do push-ups till you're sore. You just do them until they stimulate your body, and then you stop, and you just keep doing that a few times a day, 5 days a week, 3 weeks a month. And after 6 months, 12 months, you'll be like, wow, it doesn't really feel like I'm doing anything, but I'm jacked. I feel strong. My back has never felt better. I've got abs. How did this happen? It's like, well, your body is made to respond to stimuli. So if you stimulate it without annihilating it, then your mitochondria respond. I mean, your mitochondria just respond to stimulus. It's like, stimulate them a bit with a walk, they become more active. Walk every day. Well, now they're basically living in a state of activity as though you were walking, which is not stressful, but it's energizing. So now you can just have the energy to get up and walk whenever, and you should walk for at least 30 minutes consecutively to get that to happen. Same with push-ups. Do like 1 to 2, maybe 3 push-ups a few times a day. Do that for 6 months, 12 months. Now push-ups don't feel like a big deal. And now other things don't feel like a big deal. Now you're moving more, your body's on this upward spiral of energy, and it just has this basis in these few little activities. It's really all it is, people. Like, go out every day, walk, do some push-ups, take time off. Don't stress yourself, but stimulate yourself. Stimulate, don't annihilate. Train your mitochondria and miracles will be yours. It'll feel like miracles. It honestly feels like miracles to me. Like, I never felt like the most athletic kid growing up, but training this way, I feel like the most athletic guy. So try it out. Let me know in the comments how this goes for you.